Performing refunds in Lizzie is almost as easy as selling a part. Now, the first thing I want to show you is we're going to come down here and actually locate an invoice where we sold a part. And you'll notice that up here at the top of that invoice is a refund invoice, refund this invoice button. If you're trying to refund an entire invoice and maybe there's more than one item on it, this is probably the quickest way to do it because it's going to create a mirror image of the invoice that you happen to be looking at. So if you want to refund a service ticket or a major unit sale or a part sale, clicking that button is probably the quickest way to go about doing that. Now, if I'm just refunding a single part, then I'm just going to go to invoicing, new invoice, just like I do everything else. I'm going to locate the customer that we're trying to sell the part or refund the part for. I'm going to do a part sale. And then I'm going to tell Lizzie when I add this part, we're just going to type in the part just like we always do. We'll select the item. But instead of putting a positive quantity, clicking the green button, I'm going to click the red button and tell it that we're going to refund this part. So we're just going to tell it to add and close that item. And you'll notice that when we do that, the system adds that part to the invoice as a negative amount, and all of our totals are negative. So all we're going to do now is tell it to pay the invoice. It'll automatically select it. And then down here at the bottom, we're going to tell the system how we're going to pay that customer. Are we putting them on AR, creating a credit on AR? Or are we giving them a check? Or are we giving them cash? We'll just tell it we're going to pay them cash. The system tells us how much to give them, and we tell it to process the item. Now, what that's going to do is it's going to put the part into a returns bin. So you're just going to take the part, throw it in a box behind the counter that says returns bin, and it's going to sit there until someone processes those returns out of that box and puts them back into inventory after they make sure that everything has been, that it's still in working order and everything is okay to resell the item.